All right, let's talk about the dumbest news I think I've ever heard. Elon Musk is supposedly a babyfur, and a few years ago, he supposedly tried to infiltrate the Babyfur or ABDL furry community. You're probably wondering, Beta, what the f are you talking about? What is this? And you know what? You're right. I feel the same exact way. I wish this was just like an Onion article, like a complete parody, not real. It sounds like an Onion article. Elon Musk, owner of Twitter, joins the baby furry community, plays as child. I can see it right now coming from the Onion. All this is alleged, by the way. This whole video and everything talking about Elon Musk is allegedly, and I'll argue why it probably didn't happen and isn't actually real. It's more of a meme than anything. It all starts with the big booba horse fursuiter asking what happened with the downfall of Elon Musk. Someone saying when he tried to infiltrate the baby fur community, dude, trust me. And then people were like, wait, what? This actually happened? And then come to find out that there are some parallels and comparisons that can be made of him supposedly trying to do that, having an interest in furries, but also having an interest in allegedly role-playing as a child version of himself on Twitter. And people took those two comparisons and were like, holy shit, Elon Musk is a babyfur. I should also preface this by explaining what a babyfur is, because a lot of you are probably thinking,
oh, that's someone who's new to the furry community, right? Right?
No, that's not it. Like at all. It's no, well, I mean, so like the best way to describe what a baby fur is, so you know how there's the ABDL community, adult baby diaper lover, those that enjoy, to some extent, role-playing as a child, you know, find some like self-fulfillment and like care and comfort in it. I'd say it's more of a comfort thing, but I don't fully know. But pair ABDL with furry and get baby fur. And that's pretty much where we are now. It was such a very base level thing that happened, and some people genuinely believe it. But what I want to talk about today is not just it happening, but why it's probably not true. And for one reason, I highly doubt furries would be welcoming with open arms of Elon Musk, period. And that also goes for the baby fur community, the sub-community within furry, which, believe it or not, is a lot bigger than you think it is. I know this because I'm friends with many of them. This is not because I am a part of that community. Maybe I'm adjacent. I don't know. I don't know where I am yet, okay? Just whatever. But like, here's the thing. I don't actively seek friends who are ABDL furries or anything like that. And I'd like to say that the amount of people that I've met who are in that community is about like 50-50. Like 50% are, 50% aren't. That's just how big of a sub-interest, sub-hobby, sub-community within furry it is. And it's not even really like a big thing that most people like parade around. It's more of like a very quiet to themselves, behind closed doors, in the proper community's interest sort of thing. But it just kind of goes to show that baby furs and the ABDL side of furry is a lot bigger than you think. That's really the point that I'm trying to make. But I want to keep the focus with regards to this little mini drama discussion controversy as it's defined on Know Your Meme, a hoax, because a lot of this is more of taking tweets out of context from years ago and drawing comparisons to other pictures and other things. So like, but either way, we're gonna be going over what happened and why people are talking about this and why I'm sad, but not sad. So our story starts, believe it or not, with a tweet from Fiona Murray. If you don't know Fiona, they're the big titty horse fursuiter. I also love how Fiona has in their Twitter bio, the big titty horse. What a name. They ended up tweeting last month a picture of Elon Musk with the caption, "Where do you think his downfall started?" It just as like a meme post, you know, just, hey, what happened? Some people were contributing to it with replies and quote retweets, but one quote retweet managed to stick out amongst the rest and created this whole discussion to ensue. And the quote retweet reads as follows: "When he failed to worm his way into the Bay Area baby fur community in like 2009. That's a long time ago. I don't even think furry was that big in 2009. It didn't really explode in popularity till like a few years later when it became a bigger thing on the internet. I tried looking through this account to see if there was any more information about it and couldn't find anything from the user. So That's sad. But this one quote retweet would go on to create a whole plethora of different things to come. After that, Fiona replied, no, you can't just leave it at this. Tell me everything you know. DM me if you have to. The OP replied, I wish I knew more, but that's sadly the extent of my knowledge. I've had enough different people from there tell me the story that it has to be true, but obviously everyone in that sector is very hush-hush and private about stuff, so I only know the gist of what happened. I do really love the follow-up here is pretty much just, oh, I heard it from multiple people in that area, so it's gotta be true. It's a dude trust me from a dude trust me. Take the information as you will. It's a tweet at the end of the day. I mean, like, maybe, yeah, in 2009, but that's like over a decade and a half ago. I don't remember what I was doing in 2009. How old was I? I just had turned double digits. Like, just barely turned double digits. I think I was getting ready for, like, I was getting into middle school then. And to be honest, I did not like middle school at all, so who knows? People are curious, where is this information coming from? Is there any sources or citations for this? Can this be proven as actually happening? And some people managed to gather some sources. In fact, some of these sources are so brief and spread out throughout the span of years that I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really sure where the parallels are drawn. So for the sources, someone quote retweeted a bunch of different tweets and images associating Elon Musk with his supposed other account where he role-played as a child version of himself. I don't know if it was for the meme or not. I don't know the full details behind it. It was interesting to see. Someone asked, do you identify as a furry? He said he's fur curious. This also happened in 2019, like before the plague. So things have changed a lot since then. But that's one tweet of him alleging to being interested in furries or fur curious. The next image is a set of tweets from Elon's supposed secondary account where he roleplays as a child version of himself, with one of the tweets saying, I will finally turn 3 on May 4th. Which, believe it or not, I've seen tweets like that from like ABDL friends where it's like their 24th birthday and it's like they're saying, oh, I turned 4 today. And it's like, you know, a cutesy little thing to roleplay as their character sort of thing. The third one is showing that he supposedly had access to this other account. That was his secondary account. And then an article post saying Elon Musk confirms he's been roleplaying as a toddler for years. Those are some bits and pieces, and I feel like they might fit some pieces of the puzzle if this does like prove true to be a thing. However, I feel like these are some very loose sources that, you know, maybe could be paired together to make sense, but at the end of the day, like, you don't really know. There's a lot of time that happens in between these points. I feel like the best way to describe this whole thing is a conspiracy theory. It's not anything that you really know is true or not. There are some sources that might allege to it or might give you an idea that this might be a thing. However, there's no way to really prove that this happened. So just want to put that out there. But not long after those tweets were reposted and shared, a few days later, someone shared a picture of supposedly Elon Musk in an owl onesie rolling a joint. Now I say supposedly Elon Musk because no one knows if it's him, and to be quite honest, I know a couple of furries that could look very similar to Elon Musk, or just people in general, so no one really knows. But I'm getting ahead of myself. A few days later, a user known as Christy Olsen posted a picture of supposedly Elon Musk in an owl onesie rolling a joint, and used that as a follow-up to the big conspiracy theory about Elon Musk being a baby fur or infiltrating the community. The post reads as follows: I just had to go through literally 30,000 photos of the most traumatic moments of my life, but it was worth it. And the picture in question features someone that looks like Elon Musk in an owl onesie, and they appear to be rolling a joint. Now, as much as this might be some damning evidence, I'm gonna be honest, I have seen plenty of furries, both ABDL and non-ABDL, in this exact scenario rolling joints at parties. I have been to so many different furry parties where there's that one guy as they're rolling joints in like a furry kigu or like an animal onesie. So yeah, just wanted to make that point. But this isn't like distinguishable proof that 1, this is Elon, 2, we don't know when this photo was taken, where it was, and 3, you know, just because they're wearing an animal onesie doesn't mean they're a furry, let alone a baby fur. So with all of this in mind, what are my thoughts on it? Well, like I said before, I don't think he's a baby fur. I don't think he infiltrated the community. It's not outside the realm of possibility that it could have happened, but based on the sources gathered and the conclusions being made from them, I don't really see this being like completely proven. But who really knows? At the end of the day, maybe I might be wrong. The proof that I would need to believe if Elon Musk is a baby fur is if he tweets a picture of a Marcy badge. I'm gonna be honest, the badge looks cute. Like, the Marcy badges look really cute. I wouldn't mind having something like that. I'm just saying. So yeah, Elon Musk being supposedly a baby fur was not on my 2024 bingo card, but neither was pretty much most of what's happened this year. So, but regardless, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about today. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to let me know in the comments. I greatly appreciate any feedback and support you guys have given me. If you want me to talk about anything else specifically, do let me know in the comments. I think I should probably do a video talking about, you know, baby furs and all that, because talked about it now, and a lot of you are probably curious about it and want to hear my thoughts on it, which, like, my thoughts on it are like, it's fine. It's cool. But that's about it for me. Hope you all have a wonderful night. Take care, life stay jacket, and I'll see you all in the next one.